Well, I do it all the time.
No. I hit it off camera usually.
Oh,
there's basically you won't get in trouble. It just you won't get monetized for it. There's that dude. Do you know who Badlands Chugs is?
Mm-mm.
He's a YouTuber, big dude, YouTuber who chugs drinks.
Oh, yes, I do know who you're talking about.
Okay, so he had there was a dude who was sort of like him, but with smoking and drinking, and he actually blew his YouTube up. But I don't think any of his videos were monetized because of his content or whatever.
He's like from Alabama or something.
Who the Badlands Chugs guy? Yeah, he hangs out with Dame Drops. The damn that guy. We still watch him all the time, dude. He's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, one time you once said to me, if you could fight any person on the planet, it'd be your mom. Do you still feel that way?
Hell no, I would never fight my mom. Your mom.
You fight my mom?
Yeah. I have pictures, I think.
All right. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of I Didn't See It, But I Believe You. I'm Doug.
I'm Joel.
And this is episode 95.
95.
This is pretty exciting, duder.
Heck yeah, duder.
No, like after this, it's
all downhill.
All downhill from here to 96, 97. I don't know why we're like making such a big deal of 100. I feel like
it's just because it's a big deal. Maybe because it's a fucking big deal. Because if you would have told me, that hey, those two dudes who have all these ideas and don't follow any of them through, they're gonna record almost 200 hours of bullshit on a regular basis. And a global pandemic is even going to slow them down, but they're going to get right back on the saddle with their fucking 28 subscribers and their 8 views, but we're still here pumping them out. So if we want to make a big deal out of 100, we're going to make a big deal out of 100.
Well said, Joel. I mean, we still have to make it to 100.
And maybe we won't, but it would be typical of us to build up 100 and then never do it.
Yeah. No, like never show up. Like just are like it's like the 100th episode is just a fucking recording of just like
it's just an old negative episode that we throw up. So to get out of the way though, so the next 4 weeks you're gonna see a change in episodes. You're gonna get one a week. So 96, 97, 98, 99, and then the 5th week, episode 100, we'll For the next 4 weeks, we'll be dropping little things about what's going to happen. Frankly, we're not even 100% sure what's going to happen. So over the next 4 weeks, we'll be hyping it.
We have a pretty good idea. Like we have we have a laundry a laundry list. So at least we have things to.
Absolutely. No. I just mean at this point, we haven't solidified any plans for beyond what we've talked about. So we'll be parsing out information, I guess.
But which
is none of your fucking business, customers.
Actually, I do want to put something out for the customers and let them decide about if they would rather have.
Jesus Christ! You need that Muzzy shit that teaches you how to talk.
Woozy grow, dude. No, I just got off of work again. I'm freaking just out of it. I was gonna say, would they rather hear ASMR dominatrix, or I forgot the or. Would y'all be into that? That's it.
You guys want to hear ASMR dominatrix? I'm not getting dominated.
Not you. Oh, would you like Joel and I to dominate you in whispers?
Oh yeah, touch me there.
You'll never amount to anything. You have a small wiener. Your mother doesn't love you.
On Caroline's stream, I'm a character, kind of like a side character from time to time, and
definitely our fucking character.
All my character is coughs. People in the chat will be like, "Where's that cough? Where's that cough?" and listen for me in the background. Proud moment for me as a dad.
So why did you always say you wanted to fight your mom?
Shut the fuck up. I adore my mother. I would never fight her. I'm pretty sure I fought your mom.
I mean, my mom would beat
actually, I was thinking about this the other day. Anybody ever talk shit to your mom? only one person ever talked shit to my mom, and I handled it pretty well. But I still, to this day, I'm like, man, I can't believe I let that go.
I don't think anybody's ever talked shit to my mom, and I think it's because they know they get their fucking brain bashed in.
Yeah. Well, I was.
Does that just
when I was in, no. When I was in high school and like really even until like I moved away and like nobody knew me and nobody liked me. You know what I mean? Like when everyone was surrounding me, I thought fighting and shit was dumb. I was like, I'm fucking stupid for that. Like I got mad and stuff, but I didn't try to fight. A, because I knew I'd get my ass kicked more than likely. Yeah. But B, I just didn't get it. I was like, why the fuck would I just want to be hurting myself, hurting you? Like that's dumb. And then we're both getting in trouble or whatever. But that moment, I remember thinking, motherfucker, you can't do that right now. And I know I got in his face and talked shit, but I wasn't even close to fighting him. You know, I was just pissed off because I couldn't believe he did it. You know what I mean?
I can't remember if I took a shower
today. Yeah, I know. I will say with 100% certainty, I did not.
Well, dude, I mean, you kind of have like that storybook or like, you know, like teen rom-com life, you know what I mean? When you moved to Cuero, like you were like the new kid in town and everybody's like just picking on you.
What are you talking about? I lived in Cuero my whole life.
Really?
Yeah. I moved there in 1993.
Wait, no.
5. Yeah.
You were 5?
I was 4 when we moved there, but I turned 5 like right after we got there.
Yeah, so like you moved to town, you're like the new kid in town. Everybody's just like, "Who's
my first year in school?" I
like
didn't even go to school
and stuff. Everybody's doing cigarettes, and they're like, "Who's this guy?" And you're like, "Hi guys, I'm Joel. I'm from Hollywood." And you're like, "Oh, Hollywood."
Fucking guy. I walked in. I wore sunglasses inside all the time, and I had a little leather jacket, and always would do this.
Yeah, and you're like, you know, and then you like. The bullies, like they really you weren't even on their radar, but
that's such a good mean thing to tell somebody. Like, oh, bro, you were so unpopular, even the bullies didn't notice you.
You weren't even on their radar until freaking Mary Sue Beth saw you in the corner and she wanted to befriend you.
Was that 1925 where people had 3 first names?
I can't think of anybody else. Well, dude, I watched part of that documentary and it started off pretty good.
Wait, which documentary?
About to say it. And it got kind of, what the fuck? About Blockbuster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, agree. Agree.
Yeah, it was like, I'm like, oh, thinking of Steven also just like, it's like, this is my family. So and we all worked at the last Blockbuster. It's like, badass.
So full disclosure, I am friends with people involved with that movie, so I don't have too many bad things to say about it. But I will say that I think it was done more as a labor of love, just wanting to show love to that last remnant and to talk about it one last time, because I think it's been done ad nauseum lately. That's not even the first documentary about a last Blockbuster. There's a shorter YouTube thing that focused on the one in Alaska before it closed.
Yeah, I remember that. Closed, the one in Alaska did?
Yeah, which made the Bend, Oregon one the last one. But like everyone involved with it really fucking cared about what they were doing and really loved it. But it was done more as a love letter and not as much of a informative documentary.
No, it was good. I mean, I get it. And I enjoyed it. It's not like I'm like, how dare they
There's just not much there. There's not much meat there.
Yeah, like they're digging pretty deep. It could have been, dude, it would have been a really bad short documentary. Like a badass, like 35 minutes. I think it would be been really good.
I think
like an episode. Excuse me.
Oh, no, my bad, dude.
No, my bad.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. You go.
I was just going to say the people who it's most aimed at, I feel like, are the same people who know all that stuff already. It's kind of a weird thing.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking it'd been like a good episode for like you know how YouTube does Netflix does the series now, like the
toys and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think it would have been a better episode of one of those.
Yeah.
Than like its own documentary. But what do I know? I don't know anything about filmmaking other than it takes a lot of people to do it and a lot of money. So
you're a filmmaker now.
So I've been wanting to talk about that. No. Am I? Is this? Yeah. Are we creating?
These are films. These are feature films. These are feature films. I submit them to every festival.
We speak over, like, it's just you and I talking over an hour about nothing. And dude, did you see that thing that I tagged you in? It's like it was like an episode of Rick and fucking Morty, dude, and like just change the channel to a different dimension or whatever. Did you see what I tagged you in?
What did you tag me in?
Or why I sent it to your Instagram. It's just two dudes just like me and you doing the same exact thing. I'm like, God damn it.
Well, a certain T-shirt company that we like has been posting a podcast that talks about him, and that honestly kind of has. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
so I was like, I mean, it made me laugh. I was like, God damn it! And then,
but they're not. Honestly, I went in and looked at a little bit more of it. It's not. It's a lot more focused and a lot more like serious. Not serious, but a lot more like we're. It's just fun. You know what I mean? Like,
they do a good job.
That's not what I meant. That's not. No, it's just more focused on like specific things. It seems like they plan topics, like specific topics.
Who has time for that?
Not me. Oh, speaking of,
definitely not you.
Speaking of, I found a podcast that. Okay, you'll remember the customers might remember this too. A few months ago, something like. Probably like right before pandemic era, I heard a NPR interview with a dude who had the current *1 podcast in the world, and he would put his phone in his pocket and walk.
I've heard
it was just the sound of him walking. Yeah, we talked about it on an older episode.
Oh yeah, you told me.
And I was just like, I can't believe, I think it was somewhere around like the 30 or 40 episode mark. And I was like, I can't believe we've done 30 or 40 episodes trying to squeeze any bit of talking we can out of ourselves. And this dickhead walks and gets an NPR interview and the #1 podcast in the world. But I was like, this is crazy. But today I found one that took equally. So at first I was like, this takes no effort. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, you would have to listen to so many hours and hours of bullshit to find stuff worthwhile. But there's a podcast called, oh, fuck. I have been waiting all day to talk about this. Caller something. Hold on. Caller Go Ahead. Caller Go Ahead. Uh-huh. And there's a phone number attached to it. And you can call that phone number anytime, anywhere, and leave a message, whatever you want. And each episode, they play the messages. Like
Dan Savage.
It's like people tell sometimes it's serious and sometimes it's funny. I've never listened to Dan Savage's podcast. I know who that is, but I've never heard it.
Well, he has like a lot of it's based around like answering voicemails.
Oh, well, this doesn't have a host. The host just comes on and says, welcome to Caller Go Ahead. This is the phone number if you want to call in for any upcoming episodes. And here's the voicemails I've picked for the week. And each episode's about 20. It's only about 20 minutes long. And so far, the 3 I've listened to have each had 2 voicemails. And they've been all over the map, but infinitely listenable. It's so listenable, dude. I can't stop listening to it. Huh. And I was just going to throw the phone number out there. If it's 702-546-6329, and you can leave a message.
What the fuck? That's my phone number.
That'd be a good prank. It's not.
Dude, that'd have been awesome. It says
I build all that up just to give out your phone number.
Dude, it's so
So now I'm disappointed that wasn't what I was doing.
Dude, if you would have did that, I would have let it go, and I would have just got I got a new number.
You've had that number for like over a decade, though.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have.
I do not have the same number that I had a decade ago. Joel?
Yeah, no, he hasn't.
No, I do not.
He changed that shit.
Yeah, I changed my number.
Numbers.
Anyways, listen.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna tell you something. Now I can't remember because you just like went off. But like, I mean, it didn't go off. But anyways, I was gonna say if you listen to our old, so Joel and I used to do, and you're so fucking weird. Like I remember we used to do like 2 episodes a day. I would drive to Austin. We would do 2 episodes every day, and we released one that Monday. And
then every day, once a week. You came once a week. You did not drive to Austin every day to record 2 hours.
I came to Austin every day.
Episode 10 in a week.
Like no shit, you have 100 episodes. I meant I went to Austin every Monday, and we recorded 2 episodes. Released one on a Monday and one on a Thursday. I remember you would be like, "Don't be telling the customers that we record the Monday and Thursday in the same day." Remember you used to get
yeah. I didn't really know what to worry about back then.
True, but anyways, but I just remember sometimes we would just be like staring at each other without the cameras, be like, "What the fuck are we talking about? Like, what are we gonna talk about?" Because we just had to like pull it out because we didn't have the opportunity to be able to. It's so much easier. It's so crazy with you moving away. It's almost become easier because we can really do it whenever our schedules work. So it's really strange.
It's been bizarre, and the conversations have been, in my opinion, have gotten stronger. I'm going to toot our own horn for a little bit. I think we've done a pretty good job. Anyway, continue.
No, I think our conversations are good too. I mean, not to toot our own horn either, but hey, I mean, we talk about some pretty cool stuff. I really wish people would
listen
it on YouTube. Dude, so remember when I showed you, and it's so wild how like, we're talking about, remember when I showed you a picture of our numbers the other day?
Yeah.
And it was like, holy shit. And I was like, this cannot be right. Well, not
but
wild.
It was.
It was. And
it
so
was.
Like, people are listening. And again, we really appreciate it. And keep it up and help us out. And we love you guys. We love our customers. And we appreciate you guys doing it. Has to be word of mouth.
Have you...
Anyway, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Thank you, customers. Have you ever watched the show Superstore?
Weird. Somebody at work just asked me that, and then I just apparently I haven't, and apparently it's had the series finale.
Yeah, but so like I haven't watched it yet because we're a little bit further back. I think we're like 4 episodes behind. But it's weird, and I think the reason somebody just is bringing it up obviously is because of the series finale. But I think none of us realized that it was going. I had a feeling it was likely ending. They lost their main character this season. America Ferrera was the star. Do you know who that is? She was in Ugly Betty and that movie Real Women Have Curves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was she Betty in Ugly Betty?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
So she was the lead against this dude whose name I don't know, but she was the main lead, honestly. And she left this season. And this season 100% tackled the pandemic. Since they all work in a retail store, they kind of had to.
Yeah.
Because it'd be bizarre to just not acknowledge it. So I thought they were doing a really good job. And then out of nowhere, I saw these articles about how it was the series finale. And I was really surprised. But it's crazy because it's one of those shows that no one really talked about, but I'm finding out almost everyone I know watched. It was fantastic. It was extremely funny. It was extremely sharp. As someone who worked retail when I started watching it, it just sucked me in immediately. Because do you remember when that movie Waiting came out and all of us worked in the restaurant industry?
Watched it the other day.
It's still spot on to working in a kitchen.
You never worked in no damn kitchen. Oh, yes, you did.
Many times. And when that movie came out, I was working at Olive Garden.
You're working at
Olive Garden. I was working at Olive Garden when that movie came out. With a bandmate of mine who worked at a restaurant, and everyone else. Anyway, we all worked at restaurants. You too at that time, didn't you? Anyway,
dude, I've always worked at a restaurant.
In the way that movie really fucking nails the dumb minutia of being like just the dumb minutia of those people. You know what I mean? Obviously, the ridiculousness of it is way exaggerated, but the dumb minutia of that movie. Superstore.
I don't understand minutia. What is minutia?
Doug, do you need me to tell you what minutia is?
No,
Just the small little details.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
But Superstore is that for retail work. And so as someone who was working retail when it came out, I was just like, holy shit, this is so good. But at the same time, it was also really progressive and it tackled a lot of issues really well. And it didn't never shove them in your face. It handled everything with grace and humor. And I thought it was really fucking good. So I guess shout out Superstore. It's over now, but it's on Hulu and I cannot recommend it enough. It's so funny. It's over.
What was it on again?
TV.
Sorry, I just looked up emo kid at Olive Garden to put up a picture that maybe you would pop up, and it's not here. But there are a lot of wild emo kid pictures on here.
Here, let's each pull up an emo kid and see who we both pick.
I feel like you set up my MySpace.
I did. I set up everybody's MySpace back then because nobody trusted me that social media was the future.
Dude, I'll never forget you took a picture of me from right here, like the side of my head, and you put it on and everything. I remember you made my face. Dude, you made my I don't know why it's all of a sudden hitting me right now, but I'm like, Joel actually set up my MySpace.
Everyone. I was the only one in Cuero who had one. And one by one, I set up everyone's fucking MySpace for him. And then all right, here's my favorite emo kid.
Holy shit. That's terrifying. That almost made me drool.
Jump. It made me jump when it popped up into Google.
How do you do it so quick?
I just right click, save it to the folder named Joel, and then put it on the back of my computer.
That's what I do. Hey, so can I put pictures of like strangers on here?
Yeah. Yeah, we're not monetized anyway. You have to get more than 10 views.
Got him.
Oh shit. I don't know why that's funny that I shouldn't laugh at my own jokes like fucking Jimmy Fallon. Look, I got two.
You know how
Look, it's me and the boys.
That's what I was got to do. Hold on, don't change it. Me and the boys. Yeah. Hold on. Let me get this guy going. Hey.
Oh shit.
That's how you used to dress.
I know.
The guy on the guy.
I had that shirt.
I know.
That's the Under Oath hot pink shirt.
Remember when I was living in San Antonio for a little bit, and I went. Yep. Well, I didn't. You wouldn't know this, but I went and interviewed at a Hot Topic, and I wore a James Taylor shirt.
Now that would work.
I don't know why I even wore that, and I'm like, they're like, I remember the guys just looking at my shirt the whole time. I'm like, oh, I really don't. I'm like, I really don't even really like James Taylor. He's like, okay.
What if he'd have been like, bro, you don't like James fucking Taylor? Carolina? Going to Carolina in my mind.
I see fire and I see rain.
Do you like James Taylor? On the real, though. 1, 2, 3. No.
No, my family.
His shit makes me sad.
Him. I felt bad, dude. I was like, hey, guys, I have really bad news.
I've been wanting
to know this for years. Because like when James Taylor comes to town, the family's like, oh, we're all going to go see James Taylor as a family and stuff like that. I'm like, dude.
You gonna finish that fucking sentence?
I was like, dude. I remember I was like, I don't like James Taylor. And everybody's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, how do y'all like James Taylor? This shit sucks.
I like that Carolina song, but I'll tell you why. I have a confession.
Girlfriend named Carolina?
No, because I had never heard James Taylor until that movie Funny People, that Judd Apatow movie. They hired James Taylor to play that MySpace party.
Facebook.
Yeah, and he plays that song, and I literally teared up the first time I heard it. I was like, this is the most beautiful shit I've ever heard. In the middle of that fucking movie. In the theater just going, who the fuck is this James Taylor dude? And then I tried listening to everything else by him, and I fucking hate it. But you know who I love? Cat fucking Stevens, man.
Oh, Cat Stevens is a fucking banger, dude.
Yes, dude. For some reason, I've always lumped them together in my mind, but I love Cat Stevens. I even like the Yusef of Islam shit.
Sailing jumbo jets, jumbo planes, taking a ride on a cosmic train. Yeah, reach on to summer.
Hey, where are my arms? Where are my arms?
Hey, get out. Look, Joel.
Oh, that would suck so bad. I remember one time I had a parking ticket, and Rochester, my old band, was shooting pictures in the park in Victoria, in Riverside Park, and we were there after curfew.
Did you jail?
Yeah, but just for like 4 hours or some shit. No. This one was a little bit longer. This one was overnight, because it was the middle of the night, basically.
It's so crazy.
But I had a lip ring. And I had taken the ball off and bit it closed.
Yeah, I remember that.
And they could not get it off. And they were trying to pry it off with pliers. And they were pulling my lip and shit with the pliers. They didn't give a fuck. And they couldn't get it. And they finally were like, fuck it. If it gets ripped off, that's your fucking fault. And sent me in there with it. And I was like the whole time, like, I hope none of these motherfuckers notice.
Yeah.
But then I was only there for a night and left. It was a fucking parking ticket. It was stupid.
Last time I went to jail was because a ticket. I got a registration ticket. I forgot to pay it, and they took me in jail for it.
Serves you right, dude. It sounds like you had it coming.
You know, when I was sitting in there, I'm like, I might be innocent of the crime that I'm in here for, but I am sitting out crimes of my past.
I'm sitting out crimes of passion.
You always hear that. I mean, I may be innocent of what I'm in here for, but but I feel like I'm actually paying the time for the crimes that I wasn't charged for.
Hell yeah, that's good. Tell everybody that you're a criminal and that it's worse than they think. Yeah, I didn't commit this crime, but I committed some shit that's so bad I commit it this time for free.
So I'm
a good person.
I'm in here for a speeding ticket. Yeah. What is happening? Is that freaking butterfly effect?
With no arms, he just flaps around like that and falls.
in butterfly effect?
Yeah.
Is that when he grows the butterfly wings?
Yeah. Do you know what the original ending of that movie was? Douglas?
No.
Douglas?
No.
At the end, let me set it up. Here, let me set it up. So, Butterfly Effect, if you haven't seen it, is a 2004 or 5, one of those dates, thriller with Ashton Kutcher, in which he discovers he has the ability to go back in time, and tragedy causes him to go back in time to try to change the course of that event, which in turn causes a ripple effect that destroys basically everyone's life ad nauseum for 2 hours. The original ending of the movie. So I don't really remember the theatrical ending so much. I remember he decides to leave the girl alone because he finally makes her safe, and he's not going to be able to be with her, but he decides to let it go and just live his own life. And I think it ended with him like burning pictures of her, so he's really going to let go. And we're happy that she's safe and whatever. The original ending that they shot is on the DVD, and ever since I saw it, it's been the only way I've watched the movie. It's hysterical. The original ending, he goes back in time all the way till he's in his mom's womb, and he takes his umbilical cord and strangles himself to death with it. Dead ass serious. It's fucking insane, and it's awesome. It's like the camera's in the womb, and the baby's going and strangling itself. Oh, that should have been in the theater. That movie would have made $1 billion if that had been the ending.
What's this playing in the background? He's a little floating baby. I go back into my womb, my mom's womb.
Here he goes. Woo!
I have to kill myself.
Woo!
My mom's womb.
Woo!
I noticed that was on there last time.
Oh, one of Luigi's viewers sent it to her, so she keeps it on the microphone now.
That's kind of creepy.
No, it's sweet. One of her viewers made her this. It's the Animal Crossing villager she was looking for. It's a tough named Wart. It's really cute. It's backwards. There he is.
Why doesn't anybody ever make you anything?
Nobody likes me or you. That's why we don't have fans or fan mail. We have customers.
Whoa. Why are you saying me?
Huh?
You're like, nobody likes me or you.
Us. No one likes us.
Yeah. Nobody likes me or you. Nobody likes you either.
It's mostly you.
I got a text from one of our listeners, actually. He's like, when are you going to put out another episode? I'm like, well.
One of our listeners or one of your friends?
No, one of our customers.
How does he have your number?
All right, he's a friend.
All right.
Just to everything. He's like, we're going to put out another episode. I'm like, you're in luck. Tomorrow.
Today.
Yeah, it's like we always do. Go ahead.
No. I didn't have. That was a preemptive.
We need to get some new sounds on the board. Look, I don't even know what's on here right now. Struggle Stuff and Kaboom. We need to bring them back.
Hell yeah. Whoa, teen girls charged with murder and carjacking of Uber Eats driver in Washington.
Do they get the food?
Wow.
There's no any cash. Uber Eats don't have any cash. It's all on a credit card.
I'm guessing they wanted the car, bro. 2 teenage girls have been charged in the carjacking death of an Uber Eats driver. They weren't just like, say, bro, you with Uber Eats? Pa, 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 pa. Give me that food.
Hey, you got the... I wonder what he would have.
I'm not making a joke about the dude dying. That's really sad.
No, I'm not talking about the dude
dying.
dying.
They were 13. They were 13 years old, bro.
The girls?
Yeah.
Damn.
I knew there had to be like a
dying. I just want to know if they. I thought you were saying that they killed him to get the food from Uber Eats.
No, that was carjacking. He was an Uber Eats driver, but they wanted his whip. Oh, bro, what about that Suez Canal?
Suez.
I really don't. How do you pronounce it?
I don't know. The memes. The memes are really good. The memes have been pretty entertaining. Suez. Yeah, I think it's Suez.
Yeah. That shit's crazy. So for those of you who don't know, there is a giant cargo ship blocking the trade canal.
It's a big deal.
It's a massive deal. Right now, something like 48 countries are cut off from trade.
Including us.
Yeah.
Like you and I. Me and you. Us. Me and Joel have lots of things on that boat.
I got a pair of headphones on that boat that I ordered from Wish.
Yeah, I got a pair of freaking what's the weirdest
thing? I'm gonna let you see this one through. Oh, go ahead.
I don't know. I got a pair of freaking socks.
Quick, name a woman.
Jeremy.
Damn. Got me again. But really though, if you stop to think about like what this means, so far in the past year, we've learned that this entire planet could be crippled by disease, class division, racial division, and now boats. Boats can't turn, shutting everything down.
And next week we get into boats.
Next week we ride a boat into a canal and try to turn it. What happened there? I'm sure
it was a sandstorm mixed with a something else.
Was it a Darude sandstorm?
A Darudian sandstorm, you mean? Dude, I was seeing that earlier today.
Do you know what Darude sandstorm is?
It's Darude.
Is it? I don't know how to pronounce it. I just always see his name pop. Is that
Yes, but you're the smart one in the group. How would you say Darude, Darude?
Well, I thought it had a thing at the end on the E, but it doesn't now that I'm looking at it.
A swishy? A
swishy. Oh, I listened to that. So somebody was trashing Moby online the other day, and I was getting my hits in too. But then I stopped to think, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pull that back a little bit, pump the brakes just a tad bit. He had some bops back in the day before he went mainstream with that album where he's like jumping up and he's bald and he's like wearing the blue shirt. He had the world's only chart-topping song to ever be above a certain BPM. He had the fastest BPM ever in a chart-topping song. In what's the fucking song? Body, maybe?
I thought he's the one who did Don't Let That You Got the Music in
That's
You.
New Radicals.
Oh, that was Moby.
No. We talked about this 2 weeks ago.
Did we?
Yeah, it's new. That's the New Radicals. And
well, at least the good thing about you and I, or me, I don't remember anything we talk about. So we just keep talking about it.
Okay, well, the Moby song is called 1000, and it's
1,000 BPM.
It's actually 1,015, and it's it's the fastest BPM ever in a chart-topping song. I listened to it yesterday. It's fucking insane. It's not fun to listen to, but I can imagine that in 1993. Being in a club and hearing that for the first time was probably mind-melting. The problem is that listening to it now, because my ears and my brain have been conditioned to be waiting for that drop, that bass drop, you know? When I listen to music like that, when it doesn't come, you don't get that dopamine kick because we're conditioned to it now. So listening to Moby and he never gives the drop, the silence is the drop. It's really like... Kind of in a weird way. Yeah, kind of. It's great. It's just totally different. It's 30 years old now. So
This song is 30 years old.
93. So in 2 years, it'll be 30 years old. Yeah.
Damn.
Yes. Jurassic Park, 30 years old in 2 years.
Damn.
E.T., 40 years old now.
Wow. How cool.
How cool. Hey,
I can't watch E.T.
How come?
Makes me so sad. You say come?
Yeah.
I can't watch E.T. Come.
I said, how come?
Oh.
Come. What's happening behind you, Doug?
That's a Suez Canal.
Oh, is that what they're trying to do?
Yeah.
Are you sure? That looks so much different than what they're showing on the news.
I showed you the one before it too, and you weren't even paying attention.
Well, pull it back up.
Marilyn Manson. Dude, what's going on with Marilyn Manson? Is he fucked or what?
I believe he's probably fucked, yeah. Oh, I was just about to put that same picture up. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Enough about it. My headphones are on there. Hell yeah.
So last night, yesterday, this couple came in and they were
into where?
My work.
Oh, your restaurant.
It's not my restaurant. I work there, but and it was like a pretty odd couple kind of thing. And everybody's like, hey, you see this table over here? They're like she was like, had this pixie vibe, dyed hair and like curls and just looks like, kawaii really,
Yeah.
And the guy was much older, but skinnier, like a skinny guy, kind of like a late 50s version of Napoleon Dynamite's brother.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we're all like, yeah, that's cool. Good for them or whatever. But anyways, I go over, they ask me a question. They start asking about things that are vegan. And I was telling them everything that was vegan stuff and accommodating. And I'm like, so are you vegan? Like, yes. Because they got drinks. And the drinks I put down in front of them had honey in it. And I go, well, just so you know, the drinks here have honey in them. I'll happily make you something different. And I realized it might have been like a first date or something because they both looked at each other and they're kind of gauging each other out who's going to say something first, And they're both like, well, I guess they're here, so I guess we'll drink. I'm like, no, I'll happily make you something without honey in it. Like, no, we'll drink it. And I'm like, okay. And they both drank it. And I'm like, y'all.
Weird. I mean, I'm not going to gatekeep being vegan, something I'm not, but that just seemed a little strange.
For those who don't know, the stricter vegans, people that claim to be vegan typically don't eat honey, milk, or eggs.
Right. Oh, yeah, totally.
Or or white sugar. Like they have a very strict.
Maybe they just weren't really vegan.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was like, man, whatever. I wonder what Moby. What if Moby was eating next to him? He just heard him. He's just like,
he explodes.
He's like,
fuck you just say? It just turns into Darude.
Yeah. So there's just music, just blasting up. He just.
Moby, at the peak of MTV Cribs, they did a Moby episode, and they went to his house, and he had a beautiful, massive house with great views, but he had no furniture and a plant. And he was like, I like to live with nothing. It was the most boring episode of Cribs I ever saw. Let's see if I can find Moby Cribs.
Dude, I was listening. Speaking of older episodes, I remember we'd always call dead air. We weren't calling it the right way. What is it? We were calling it dead space.
Oh, I don't know. It's dead air. Dead air.
What's Deezer?
What's what?
Deezer. D's nuts.
Deezer nuts. BRB.
Got him. Later. So I'm looking at the lyrics from Eminem, Obi Trice, real name, no gimmicks. What was that song where Eminem talked crap to Obi? or Moby. Who the hell's Obi? I don't know. Dude, it's so crazy because Moby was such a big deal, and I honestly cannot think of a single one of his songs. And Joel's talking about something about 1,000 BPM or whatever, but I seriously cannot think of a single Moby song. I'm just saying, I know that Moby's like obviously huge and like extremely successful, but I don't think I know a single one of his songs.
Oh, I mean, dude, I had to literally look up right now what even the name of that song was. I listened to it once. Yeah, it's from '93. It was like big in the UK in '93.
Is he from the UK?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
I mean, as he was, dude. I believe, and this may be wrong, and customers feel free to correct me, but I would assume that most EDM acts that were actually successful at the time were at least based out of the UK. I don't think he's British or anything.
He's from New York.
Yeah, but I do believe that he probably saw success overseas first. Nothing like that was popular here till like 2000.
His real name is Richard Melville Hall.
Also, that's totally wrong what I just said. There was a ton of popular techno here. I don't know. I really don't know. But that song was a chart topper in the UK.
Yeah,
as far as I know.
The Crystal Method.
Sure. And
Funk.
that whole Spawn album is a mashup of different EDM or different techno acts and industrial acts with metal.
What was that one band? Something Brothers. One where
Dust Brothers.
Huh?
Dust Brothers.
No.
They were fucking the Dust Brothers. They were fucking awesome. They did a lot of X-Files shit on the movie soundtrack.
No, you're not listening to me. The one where Christopher Walken's dancing in the video.
Oh, I don't know. The Dust Muffins.
The Dust Muffins.
The first his Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Okay. So he did see some success.
Fatboy Slim.
Yeah, Fatboy Slim sang
do it now. That's Hot Chip.
No, Fatboy Slim sang I wanna praise you like I should. Got to praise you.
I gotta praise you, but down. Yeah, that's tight.
That song fucking slaps. You kidding me?
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna watch that video when I get off of this damn.
You know what video I'm gonna watch when I get off of here? How bizarre! Boo doo doo, boo doo doo, boo doo doo. How bizarre!
That's a good song too.
Baby.
Ooh, baby.
It's making me crazy.
It's making me crazy every time.
Take it, Doug.
What the fuck is the damn lyric?
Every time I look around, it's in my face.
No, I understand. But what's the lyric that Eminem keeps on fucking, that when you trash Moby, you'll get stung by Obi?
Yeah, then you can't say the rest of that lyric now.
Who's Obi Trice?
Obi Trice, No Limits.
Oh, okay. No Limit Soldier. I get it.
No.
No, you don't.
You just assumed you got it.
I still had freaking Moby behind me. I didn't even realize that.
Obi Trice was part of Eminem's crew back then.
D12?
Yeah. That whole crew.
You remember Afro Man?
Duh. He released a Christian album.
Yeah, and then he was doing like a crazy guitar solo on stage and kicked a lady in the face.
Yeah, he punches her in the face.
Oh.
That video's crazy. Akon threw a dude off the stage.
When?
A long time ago, like probably like a decade ago at that point. Man, I saved something fucking awesome and now I can't find it anywhere.
You know Akon's real name?
Do you?
Yeah.
You look like Julia Childs, bro.
Yeah, so weird you say that. Somebody texted me, or Amanda texted me. Her parents just to the show, and she was cracking up when you're like, "What do I look like, Julia Childs?" Like, who said that? And why would you say that?
I don't know. So, I've been cooking.
Are you mocking me or are you stuttering? I can't tell.
Oh, I'm always stuttering, bro. I'm not.
Me too, dude.
I've been cooking a lot more, like in the past 2 years, probably, or like past, let's say like 2 years.
That's something I wanted to do. Like us, like actually do like
cooking videos. I'm in.
Not even cooking videos, but us like writing recipes and reading them to each other over the internet. Like over
Okay, we could do that. I think we should also do cooking videos of each other's recipes. And you can't look at the recipe until you're at the store and you have to No. You only get the ingredients list at first. So you can go to the store and get the ingredients, and then once you're home, I mail you the recipe.
Okay. I'm down.
All right, we'll do that.
Down.
And we'll cook each other's food and we'll make videos of it.
Hey, I am so down for that.
All right,
Mark my words right now. Yeah. I am doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm in.
And then also, I want us to do taste tests, and I want you to send, and I'll mail you there's a P. Terry's burger up there, and you got to mail me a Brahms burger. We got to eat them on the air.
Yeah, I think there's a Brahms in Austin that you could just go to, and I'll go to the P. Terry's.
Certainly not a Brahms here. I got the internet too, Joel. I can do that too.
You could cruise over to
check. Can you cross your eyes? Watch.
You didn't do anything. You just looked at the microphone and then looked back at me. You didn't do anything.
I crossed my eyes.
Okay, here, I'm going to find you one, babe.
Cross the T's and dot the lowercase J's.
Oh, shit, dude. There's not one within 200 miles.
Oh,
wait, there's... Holy shit! There's none? Hold on, I'm going to see if I can send this to you. I want everybody to see it. There's none? And then you get up to where I live? Oh, fuck, hold on.
It's middle finger, Joel. That's all I see.
That's where I live, where you see the cluster of them.
Holy moly.
There's hundreds of them over here.
They're so bad. They're not good.
They're not bad at all, dude. The ice cream, real good.
I didn't get the ice cream. It's got their weird ass bag of burgers and Shortstop. Oh, dude, I can send you some Shortstop burgers just to remind you of what they're like. I'll send you a bag of burgers in the mail. That'd be great.
Did you ever do the trick when you were
I'll send you a bag of burgers in the mail and they'll be great.
Yeah, they'll be good. There's nothing going on with the USPS right now that should hinder that in any way.
Yeah, why would no, there shouldn't. Why are you saying that? Is there something I'm missing about the USPS?
Dude, the Postal Service has been in shambles for the better part of a year.
Why?
And everything takes forever to get anywhere.
So you won't eat it? Is that what you're saying?
Hell no, I'm not going to eat beef that you sent me through the mail. What are you?
UPS it to you. I don't understand what your fucking problem is.
I'm sorry. Are you seriously wanting to send me a bag of burgers?
Yeah, I'm going to send you a bag of burgers, and you're going to send me a bag from Shortstop or P. Terry's, and I'm going to send you a bag of burgers. Wait. Yes. I'm sending you a bag of burgers from P. Terry's or Shortstop or both, and you're going to send me a bag of fucking burgers from Brahms, and we're going to eat them and see which ones are better.
Okay. No, I like that idea. That's cool. I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm in. Oh, you better check and see if you're still recording.
Why?
Because you just shrieked like a banshee into the microphone.
No, we're recording.
Because that was so loud that it didn't even make sound in my earphones when you did it.
Well, I got some pretty bad news. We haven't been recording at all. Psych. Oh, I didn't want to do that one. I wanted to do this one. Well, next week I'm going to put on some new tunes too. Like, what if this really is not a royalty-free song?
We're just getting fucked in the middle of every episode.
All our episodes just been ripped down. I've been looking at the wrong websites or something. No idea. And I'm like, dude, yeah. And they're like, no, dude, you can't fucking play this.
Oh, speaking of songs, have you heard the Fortnite Kids song?
Nuh-uh.
Oh my God.
Is this like a link in the bio kind of thing, or?
Yeah, sure.
I'll link in the description.
Yeah, for sure. It's called Chug Jug with You, and it's a remix of or a remake of that song. American Girl, American Boy. It's American Boy. Take me to LA. I wanna go somewhere. It's a remake of that song about Fortnite that a kid sang, and it's perfection. It's literally the most well-written pop song of the year.
Huh. Noted. Hey, remind me that I've been coming up with nicknames for beers. BRB.
Okay. Beer B. Wonder what he means by nicknames for beers. Is that like a nicknames for your penis? Mine's Fat Boy Slim. Doug's is probably Moby. So how's everybody doing, customers? Y'all hanging in there? Who's vaccinated? Leave a shout down below. Let us know. You get your first shot, your second shot? Which one did you get? Do you have any side effects? I want to hear about all of it. Tell us down below. I haven't got mine yet. I'm hoping to get it real soon. Caroline got one. We'll get her second one here pretty shortly. I'm trying to find. I know that Moby had a popular song in America, and I can't figure out what it was. If you know what Moby songs did you hear on the radio, you could tell me down below. I don't think I ever heard any on the radio, but it looks like he had an album called Play, and his biggest hit was called his Go? No.
You say yours is your wiener's nickname is Fat Boy Slim?
Yeah, and yours is Moby.
Cute.
He did it. So he did a James Bond song in '97. So what James Bond movie came out in '97? Tomorrow Never Dies?
No, the original one.
Yeah, the first James Bond movie came out in 1997.
I'm thinking of Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
Tell us about your beer nicknames.
So I was thinking like, do you want me to tell you the ones that aren't making the cut?
What did you just send me?
That's Akon's real name.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yes.
It looked like.
Bing, 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 bing,
Hey, welcome Caroline to the stream.
Oh, Caroline.
As quickly as she appeared, she disappeared like a ghost. Shit.
Oh. What's this one do?
Fake friend test. If you send this video to your friend and they don't reply back a video of them squeezing their mom's big fat tits, they're not.
What the fuck are you doing? That's so.
Stop fucking interrupting me. What did I fucking tell you last time? Shut the fuck up, you bitch, and mind your own business. Don't talk to your fucking mother like that. Sit the fuck back down before you get clapped, old man.
I forgot that was on there.
That's a crazy one.
Dude, insane. Even if the kid was joking, even if that's like a joke the parents were in on, that's fucking crazy.
So I feel the same way about that old video where the kid's at Thanksgiving dinner and he destroys Thanksgiving dinner.
Dude.
And like that. But then you look more into it, and that kid has thousands of videos like that. And his parents are clearly in on it. And then I think back to that greatest freak out ever kid who shoved the remote up his ass. You know what I'm talking about?
Dope.
Oh, bro, yes you do. We were so into that when I first moved to Austin. There's a video of a kid who
shoved a remote up his head?
Listen, this kid had a YouTube channel, and his brother's having a fucking meltdown. He's like, if it was real, which I have this weird theory that the first video was real, and that the parents thought the only way they could save that kid's reputation was to maybe lean into it and make it seem like it had all been an act.
Yeah.
But in the first video, this kid is having a fucking meltdown, like an actual meltdown, because his parents deleted his Minecraft account. Okay? And his brother sets up, his brother like starts the video going, I can't remember the kid's name, is having a meltdown right now. His mom deleted his Minecraft account. It's fucking crazy. And he runs in and hides the camera in his brother's room. And his brother goes in the room and slams the door and just starts throwing himself around, like slamming himself into the bed and screeching like a banshee and like going nuts and hitting himself and all this stuff. And then he takes his pants off real fast and gets on all fours on his bed. It takes his remote control and just shoves it in his butt and goes, ah! And then throws it and just keeps throwing shit. And it went extremely viral. And there's 100 more videos of that kid throwing temper tantrums, destroying a car, getting tattooed and screaming. It's like, so it was all an act. But I always wonder, was that first one not an act and the parents were like, holy shit, this is going to ruin his fucking life forever?
That could be a thing. Oh, well, like the Francis, the big guy Francis, that's all fake.
That's Boogie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And it's like, and nobody knows that was just a character. I mean,
everyone knows that, though. He's one of the biggest YouTubers on the planet now.
No, not everyone knows that. We know that because we're in that realm.
That's fair. Anyway. I always forget that's a weird area where like most people our age and below would know that, though.
So, but hey, below in the comments, please give me your nicknames for your beers, and we even if it's like stuff
what you mean by that.
Shut the fuck up and let me speak.
Come on, motherfucker, you cock-sucking piece of shit.
You're right.
Dude. Fuck!
So what do you mean by that? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So tell me in your comments below what you think great nicknames for beers are, even if you didn't make them up. It could be brewski, could be a cold one, could be, yes. You see what I mean, Joel?
Yeah,
Thank you. So, but I've been trying to make some up and trying to come up with some slangs for them. Like, like taking some brewskis to the dome.
Okay.
Right? Like some brewskis. Right on.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to use brewski.
Nah. Give me a splash of that spicy water.
See, that's a good one. I was even thinking like this one is gonna make the cut, but fuzzy tops.
Okay, because of the foam.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But this is the one I'm really leaning into. Domers.
Hey, yeah, I like that one.
Let's catch some domers. Straight to the dome.
Get a sixer and some domers.
Yeah. Hey, dude, what do you say after we clock out, we freaking go down to the pub and hit some domers?
Straight to the head.
Straight to the nods.
I like that. Yeah. Hot water.
See, we got to work on this.
Spicy bath.
Start this episode over because of this.
Oh, yeah, just go backwards. Let's just go backwards.
We've never started an episode over ever. Dude, you remember when we used to talking about old episodes when you and I would just
go.
No, we just talk like we'd always be like talking like for like when I had that shitty ass Mac, that shitty ass computer.
Yeah.
Talking for like an hour, like, oh, let's keep it going. And all of a sudden I'm like, man, that was a great episode. Fuck.
It only happened once where we realized during the episode.
Yeah.
Every other time it was at the end, and we would finish, and I would sit down on the couch, and you would go, dude, I'm sorry.
Well, gotta do that again.
Well, shit. All right, well, shit. Here we are. We'll have more info for you folks next week. We'll see you all in a week.
Shit, I hope we do.
Fuck.
You all right?
I don't know what happened. It was more of a sound. It was the sound and fury.
All right, so we are officially on the count. Whatever. Episode 100. Please, in the comments below,
like, share, subscribe.
Yes.
In the comments. Do it all down there.
What are you trying to do right now? Are you trying to get me to smack you right in the just fucking right in your mouth? Jesus, shut.
Go ahead.
I would like you to. I would like. Remember we were on the phone the other day, like in I can't remember what we were saying. Oh, I called you and I answered, and I was acting like you called me.
Right, you do that all the time.
But the thing that you said to me, I can't remember, but it was really mean. Really mean.
And you told me to keep that same energy.
Yeah. I was like, keep that same energy. And you didn't.
I just don't hate you like that.
I know. I don't hate you either. I love you. You're my fucking brother.
I can't be on the internet talking the bad.
In ways we don't know. You could possibly really be my brother. We just don't know. We'll never know.
Oh, Moby did a song.
So, everybody, please help us out. If you made it this far through this show, listening, please tell a friend. Please help us out there. We're getting that to 100 episodes.
100.
And for the 100th episode, and from then on out, tell us the skits that you like, the guests, the old episodes, the old sponsorships. Tell us the things you love the most, what you would like to hear again. What would you like us to reprise, revamp, bring back into the mix? If there's anything fun that you like or want to have, hey, Joel, you look pretty. And if there's anything that you like and want to let us know, or maybe we can try out, just comments below. Please, in our podcast, 5-star reviews are a really big help for us. So if y'all do that as well. Joel?
Like, share, and subscribe. My name's Moby.
All right. Hey, guys, and if you're going to, and I'm Doug. Wait, what? Thanks for listening to another episode of I Didn't See You, But I Believe You. I'm Doug.
I'm Joel, and we'll see you next week.
And subscribe right here.
No, wait, we did it backwards last time, so you're right. And the new video, hold on.
Push these buttons, but make sure you subscribe.
That one.
Yeah. Bye.